Hey, this is Pirate Larry from the good ship Robin Hood, sailing out of Ensenada, Baja California, on the Worldwide Pirate Radio Network. And tonight we're here with my shipmate, Kelvin Jester.
Hey, what's up? Buenas noches, raza.
And he's the Language and Communications Officer. And tonight we're going to interview Alex Bahena.
Hey.
Hey, Alex, welcome to the show. Alex has the Bahena Project, and the Bahena Project is alternative rock that will rock your socks off. Welcome, Alex. It's good to have you on the...
Bienvenido, Alex.
Good to be here, man. Long time no see.
Long time. We've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Really long time.
You know? And in full disclosure and transparency, Alex and I have known each other for a long time. But I've always admired your work. I've always seen your music progress with more nuance and strength. The younger songs are young and they still kick and they still rock, but the newer stuff is more nuanced, wouldn't you say? It's kind of, or it's more subtle.
I think it's a little bit more dark.
More dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you brought along a couple of songs.
Yep.
Or actually, we've got 4 tonight.
Yep.
And let me see, what is the name of the first song?
The first song is called Agua.
Agua.
Yep.
Water.
It means water.
Yep.
Right? So, tell me a bit about this song.
Well, I started recording by myself like, I don't know, like 2 years now, because I didn't have a band. And I was, adding more sound, little keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a professional musician, so I was just playing with the instruments. And then I just, I don't know how to say,
You were layering tracks on
Yeah.
your laptop or something,
Yep.
right? Layering tracks, which is totally valid music. I mean, there are a lot of genius people I think you're one of them, who start out laying tracks on their laptop, and it's. I don't think Paul McCartney or John Lennon knew how to play piano when they started the Beatles, but during their evolution and they were musicians, and during their evolution as musicians, they started out with very simple piano kind of thing, ding, 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 and then it got more complicated, I'd love to turn you on. So, it's like, it's a process, and it's a kind of thing with your music. So this song is called Agua.
Yep.
And what does it mean?
Well, it's a love song, a very sexual song.
Mm-hmm.
But you can hear the progress of having a band and then be on your own. But the music still kick ass.
Great. All right, people, we're going to listen to Agua.
Yeah.
That was great. Agua by Alex Bahena and the Bahena Project. And, you know, to me, you know, I love the ambience of the song. You know, it reminds me of kind of the dark ambience of The Cure or bands like that. But you just have this cutting voice that comes through like, you know, a loudspeaker in your dreams that's, you know, telling you stuff. And I really like that. And, you know, the guitar break at the end was, you know, it's hard, man. It was hard. That's a great song.
Thanks, man.
Agua, yeah.
It's hard because, you know, I always wanted to have a normal band, you know, have guitar player, drummer, but it's so hard to find a musician because everyone has his own band, and I don't have a lot of time, and my friends neither. So, you know, but it's so fucking cool that you can put all your ideas and see what happened, you know. It was like it's like a dream, you know. When I heard the song, I was like, man, I didn't know what the hell I was saying, you know. It's like my sketches, you know. It's just
your laptop becomes your sketchbook.
Yeah,
and you sketch out the songs, and these are like the seed tracks. These are like, here's my ideas, and then the band comes together, and you do it live, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and when you do it live, it'll be like a lot more real, a lot more kick-ass.
Yeah, man.
And as the band gets, you know, familiar with the songs, then you go into the studio and then you cut the album. But it's good to have followers who like the material, you know, in the beginning when it's kind of raw, it's kind of in the sketchy stage, right? I mean, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You know, right now I'm trying to get a band, you know. Kelvin is involved.
Yeah.
Roberto. We play a long time ago together in a band called Catalepsia.
Yes.
I think you remember.
Yeah, we have videos on bajabands of Catalepsia, and I'll put them in the show notes.
Also, you record a lot of guitar solos, and we create, you know,
Eclipse.
a lot of great songs.
Eclipse. Larry made the lead guitar on Eclipse.
Yeah, that was fun, you know, because it was like, you know, I wanted a place that was kind of where creative ideas could happen and creative people could work together and make something that was like, you know, great. And you had this song, Eclipse, and, you know, everything came together. It was really beautiful. You really didn't need the lead, but there was this melody that was like hammering in my brain saying, you know, dude, you gotta lay down this track. And so I asked you, you know, hey man, can I put, you know, this stupid lead guitar asshole track on your, you know? And he said, okay, Larry, you know. But it was kind of pretty. It was like a kind of sweet, not too sweet, you know, because the music was, you know, the music is still dark. But there's kind of, you know, there was kind of like this sweet, you know, I remember the girl that I kissed her goodbye, kind of, you know, feeling to an eclipse, right?
Yeah. I remember the first time that I know you, I was like, I don't know if Kelvin invited me here, and
probably,
and I always wanted to record a song, you know, but the recording studios are so expensive. So the first time that I came here, and you told me you can record the song, okay, I start recording the song with Roberto, Kelvin, and you, and I remember when we finished the song, I was thinking, oh my God, how much it's gonna cost me? Yeah, man, I was so
scared.
No, you walked into the pirate world here. Yeah.
And then you tell me, that's no problem, man, because you wanted that I record more songs, and that's what we do. We start recording a lot of songs. I think like 8-10 songs, and it was fucking cool, man.
Those were the MySpace-Days, right?
Yep.
And you could, like, you know, record a song and like slap it on MySpace, and you'd have 100, 200, you know, people liked that song within, you know, a couple of days, you know.
We didn't have YouTube or Facebook.
No, we didn't, you know. I mean, YouTube was there, and that's why I had to go video with bajabands. But now we're going podcast with bajabands because people are driving to work or people are, you know, doing some boring crap and they're listening on their earplugs at work, you know, to all our crazy antics here. And yeah, man, there's a lot of love and support between musicians. And I want people to understand that, you know, you may see the same lead guitar player in 3 or 4 different bands in Baja. But, you know, check out how they play. Check out the, you know, that they change with the band. I mean, these guys are brilliant musicians, right? You know, Roberto, you know, he plays like when he's with you, he plays that style. When he's with Thelema, you know, he plays totally different, right? And so, but it's always, you know, he's a kick-ass drummer, right? I mean, everybody has to agree, you know, when you hear him. Saludos, you know, Roberto.
Everyone has his own sound, you know. Kelvin too. When you hear guitar, you say, "Oh, a huevo es el Kelvin."
See, he's brilliant, you know, and he plays different in you know, Padrino to what is it?
Sake Padrino.
Sake Padrino. Okay. No, the other one is a wine or something. Yeah. And then Sake Padrino and Mad Blues, and you know, and you know, he plays different. I mean, he was actually playing like the keyboard thing in Lyrica Sativa. I mean, we all just fit in. There was one time you called me. You know, I'm going to bore the audience with this song. But you got me on Facebook or something, and you said, we got this gig coming up, and, you know, the guitar player, I don't know, he can't come or whatever.
And,
you know,
Santificarte.
Yeah?
Santificarte, Noviembre.
Santificarte. We play in an
2011, maybe, 2012, around that days.
In the old jail, in the old Ensenada jail.
It's a museum.
It's a museum. Yeah.
It's a cool museum for the kids and for everybody.
So, like, you know, I just walked in with a guitar and they plugged me in, but I knew all the songs because you had recorded them at my house. So, you know, I cheated. You know, I'd heard these things before, and I don't know, it came off pretty well. Huh?
I was so happy to have that you play with us, and you really rock, man.
Yeah, thank you. So, you brought along a second song here.
Yep.
Because we gotta rock this show, and the next song.
It's called Fuego.
It's called. Wait a minute. Let me find it here.
Fuego.
Fuego.
Fire.
It means fire.
Yep.
Fire, like fire. Okay. And we're gonna you want to tell the audience a little bit about Fuego?
Well, Fuego, it's a cool song because it talks about, you know, when you're angry or whatever, and everyone said, "Oh my God, I just want to be dead." And
when you get blind when you're angry.
Yeah,
right?
man.
There's blindness there.
And then I don't know, maybe you're crossing the street and maybe a car almost hit you, and you say, "Hey, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
You almost killed me."
Yeah, have some respect for life. Yeah.
And then you think, "Oh my God, you know, I regret to think that I wanted to be dead." You know, it's something like that. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe you know, sometimes
you say. I mean, people say, "Oh man, I wish I was dead," and then all of a sudden, you know, it hits you in the face. I mean, it could happen, and you go, "Oh, I'm glad to be alive," right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's a great idea, you know, that's brilliant. So we're going to hear Fuego in 3, 2, 1. Wow, what an amazing song. That was like an amazing song. It's a rocker, you know, it's a rocker. What I love about that song is, like, Alex, you have this ability to take one melody and put another melody on top of it, and then find another melody. You know, it's like basically, you know, you've got the guitar in the beginning, and that's great. It's a beautiful melody, and then, you know, the keyboard comes in, and it's a different melody, and then your voice comes in, and it's another melody all, but they all work together, and then you do this lead solo, you know, which is totally, but it's a different melody, but you can listen to each one of those melodies, and they each have integrity. They each have, you know, their own individuality, and I admire that about your music.
Every instrument has his own time, you know, to rock.
To rock.
Yep.
Every instrument has its own. Right. It's like different rivers of melodies are like rivers, right?
Yeah, and then in the end, they all get mixed up, and
yeah,
you know, one piece, everything is mixed up.
But you know, it's like, you know, without the fundamental, you know, rhythm guitar part, right? The chords of the song, you know, all these other melodies, well, they exist, you know, they could exist on their own. That's an interesting thing about your music, Alex, is any of these melodies, you know, could exist on their own. I mean, some rapper, you know, could just take the keyboard part out and go, this is a hit, you know, right? You know, because it is, right? It's like, you know, Fuego, it's fire. So talk to me about fire a little bit.
Well, how would I say? Pues, ¿qué te puedo decir? El fuego es, impredecible, ¿no? Everyone has his own fire inside, you know?
Yes.
Burning our soul, burning our love, burning our life.
The star that you cannot see is you.
And when something burns and the ashes come, se levantan como like a phoenix. You know?
Phoenix.
And, well, I think I tried to make the song, you know, the ambience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man, como que te estrese, que sientes que te estás quemando.
Mm-hmm.
Burning.
Pues, así pasa.
It is like a...
Love is a burning flame.
Yeah, it's an ambience of feeling, and that beginning guitar riff was flaming. You know, that was flaming. Oh, don't talk to me. That was flaming, and so it was great. And but then, you know, all these other parts got added to it. I think, you know, that's what amazes me about your music, is that, you know, you have all this stuff. You brought another song, song number 3.
It's called Reflejos.
Reflejos.
Reflex, yeah.
Reflex, okay. And tell us a little bit about the song.
Well, the song talks about when we split the band, you know, everybody was sailing to other places. Roberto sailed to Thelema. Kelvin sailed to a lot of bands, you know, like Padrino, Mad Blues. It's really talented person. I admire a lot Kelvin. Roberto, too. It's a really good drummer.
Tu hermano?
He's my brother also. And I'm so happy to have my brother playing with me, you know.
You guys were great. I mean, you guys always rock together, and I don't know, there's this kind of sense that you build with each other over the years. You know, it's like you have a feeling. I remember, you know, playing with you live, and you know, he knew exactly where you were. He knew, like, you know, what chords you were going to hit next, or what note you were going to hit next, you know. And I was like following him, you know, because it was like
he's following me. He's following me, and I follow him, you know.
Yeah.
And we when we play live, we jam a lot, you know, because we just love to play, man. We love to add more sounds and more feelings, and
there's this instantaneous interconnection when you play live that goes back and forth, that you're talking to each other, you're communicating to each other, and if you're having fun, the whole world is having fun, because that's really lacking in the world today. People on equal ground. You're the drummer. I mean, you take the ground of the drums. I'm the keyboard player. I take or the guitar player or the singer. But everybody has, because what you said, El Fuego, everybody has that individual fire inside them. It's pure. It burns pure. Yeah. It's a star. And you let it shine and you go, good for you, brother, sister, right? That's your music, right?
It's really a strange thing because, Roberto has his own style. He's more like into hip hop, his style, and I don't know, man, I don't even know my own style because I don't know, man, I have a lot of rhythms in my head, maybe pop, maybe rock, maybe, I don't think metal, but I don't know, man, they all mix up and every song is a different trip, man.
Yeah, everyone is a different trip, and this kind of constant communication, back and forth between musicians. The internet is beginning to feel that with instant messaging. But as we move on, you brought another song. Tell me a little bit about this next song that you brought.
Yeah, like I was saying, the song talks about when we split the band.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, Roberto sailed to other band, Kelvin too. So I was on my own. I was sailing alone, and I didn't know how to sail. I don't know, man. I was so shocked.
So Reflejos, it's like reflections or reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
My reflex was, first of all, I was like in shock, because I lost my favorite drummer.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad,
Only for a minute.
Yeah. And
yeah, and Kelvin was doing it's like you can get into this ego, that happens, and it's like, oh, Kelvin's got his like amazing band, and Roberto, my brother, even my own brother, he's got his own amazing band, and me, I'm sitting here with a laptop.
Yeah, man.
But I love music so much, and I love following this train that I'm on so much that what I'm gonna put these sketches together, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
And then what happens is, people hear the sketches and they go, Alex, that's great. Let me be a part of your project.
Yeah, man.
Right? And that's what I love about the scene in Ensenada. There are a lot of musicians that will play in like 4 or 5 different bands, but it's because they have respect for the music that the other musician is doing. It is based on respect, right?
Yeah. I wanted to make this like an open band, an open music, because I admire a lot of guitar players, and I wanted, I don't know, maybe jam with them, record a song, and also keyboard players. So if you are interested, everyone who are interested on the band, don't be shy and send us a message.
Right, message.
Maybe we can do something good.
Okay, so right now we're going to listen to Reflejos in 3, 2, 1. we're back. That was a rockin' song. I love the ambience in that. It was like, you know, kind of a feeling like you were somewhere in outer space or in another dimension. It's a, you know, amazing ambience that you
I was
created.
sailing on the desert, man, you know.
You were sitting in the desert when you wrote the song?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. So that explains a lot.
I was in the Rumorosa, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a chamber of reflection.
yeah. It's like an oasis in the desert. Oh, yeah. Let me jump in.
In the desert, you can't remember your name.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's great. So, Alex, I want you to talk to us a little bit about the future. So you have these sketches, and you're sharing them with your fans and our audience. And talk to me about what you have in mind for the future.
Well, first of all, I wanted to make a live show, you know, because I have a lot of songs, man. I just want to hear them live, you know.
Right.
When you play the song that you record on your own, you know, when you play it with other talented people, it's just like magic, you know.
Yeah.
You feel that like your hands are moving on his own, you know. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it.
There's a force.
Yeah.
It's like, may the force be with you because you're rocking, right?
We are on the dark side.
Rocking dark side, rocking. Well, you know, but the dark side has a lot of compassion too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I see the hurt, the pain, and I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna ignore the bums on the street. They're me too, you know, and so, you know, people, we got to look at this, right?
Yeah, and
that's the dark.
And dark are, you know, it's a quiet place, you know.
Well, my philosophy is that the reason that it hurts so bad when you feel alone is because that's how God felt before he created the Big Bang and created everybody else. You know, it's like the same feeling. I want you to share this feeling so you'll understand why I created everybody.
Yeah.
You know, right?
It's pieces of my life, you know, recorded on, you know, on my laptop. Now we're going to play, you know, straight from the laptop.
You got the chords,
yeah.
You got the ideas, you got the structure, and you have friends.
Yeah, man.
You got your brother. So introduce to me your new band.
Well, first of all, it's Kelvin Jester.
Kelvin.
Bass
player.
Kelvin, you're playing bass on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Really.
Oh, tell me what made you decide to play bass on it.
Because Alex doesn't have a bass player.
Oh yeah, well
yeah,
you know,
it's the main reason. But actually, I enjoy playing bass, so for me, it's a new experience, and I like it.
You're gonna show Victor a thing or two.
Yeah, sure.
You show him, hey,
but you also like the project, right?
Yeah.
No, you've been with Catalepsia. You know, I mean, you've been with Alex. How many years have you been playing with Alex?
Since when?
2006?
2007, 6. No.
6 or 7? It's like
since 2008, probably 7.
Yeah, but it's been it's been
almost
a while.
8 years. No?
8 years.
Something like that.
All right.
And then I have for drummer Roberto.
Roberto, come on to the microphone and say hi, man.
Live the chimichanga.
Live the chimichanga and the popcorn.
Oh, hello,
okay,
hello everyone.
Yeah, you're the drummer. So, you had to live with this guy, Robert.
Yeah, all my life.
All your life. What's that been like? You know.
Well, it's been great. You know, it's a great brother. It's a great brother. And we get along really good.
Good. You hear his melodies and he feels your rhythms, kind of.
Yeah. We make a good mancuerna, yeah. And he listens to my beats and he plays the guitar and we make like a little magic together.
Yeah.
We're trying to make some more magic to come.
You guys do make magic together. You
Thank
know, when people feel each other and they give each other the space and the time, you know, to have all these individual voices and melodies, it's like, it is magic, you know. It's because, you know, I can be my own melody and I can shine, right, on my own, you know, whether I'm the keyboard or whether I'm the guitar, or, you know, I don't have to like be the lead guitar solo throughout the whole damn track.
Yeah.
You know, I can just like wait for my turn and here's my solo and I hope you like it, you know, because I'm rocking, you know, and I hope it rocks you too. Right? So yeah. This, does it help, Robert, to like have the song sketched out before, you know, the band comes together like this?
Well, yeah, because you have like a demo when you can play over of it. It's more easy to come with parts in your imagination to fit the songs.
Right.
But always, but always putting your touch, you know.
Your own touch.
Yeah.
And you know Alex enough, your brothers, he's gonna go, oh, thank you. Right? It's not like, oh, you can't touch my damn song, you have to play it like that, you know, boom whack, boom whack. No, it's like, you know, it's like this communication that happens.
Yeah, it's communication.
That's the magic of telepathy. Live telepathy.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, you're right, Kelvin, it's telepathy. So, do you have a bass player?
Yeah, Kelvin is the bass player.
Oh, Kelvin's the bass. So who's this guy?
This is Luis Perez.
Luis Perez.
The only one on team.
It's a number one fan.
Number
of the
one
band.
fan of the whole band.
Also, he knows to play an instrument. Maybe he can join us.
You have to give him a keyboard.
Yeah. I don't know if he like keyboard, but...
I'm sorry, I only play back.
Play back. Okay.
Have you ever played...
Have you ever played Baby's Got Back? Never mind. That's for another interview. Okay. So you brought song number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to introduce the audience to song number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And this is...
Entre Galazyas.
The entire galaxy?
Between Galaxies.
Oh, Between Galaxies.
Yeah.
Oh, now I got to tell you something, you know?
We are between galaxies.
Yep.
Yeah, we are. But I got to tell you something. So, you know, science used to say that light could not escape from a black hole.
Yep.
Right? And then they sent like the Hubble telescope up and, you know, telescope. And they found that there was something like a tremendous energy
Yep.
that was emitting from the black holes of the center of galaxies. Everything spins. That's why time moves forward,
Yeah.
because everything spins. Okay. So there's something, you know, huge energy, gamma radiation. Now, you know, you have all different kinds of frequencies, right? You
Yep.
have like, you know, music frequencies, which are cool and they please you, you know. And then you have like higher frequencies, which can blow your eardrums. And then you have gamma frequencies, which are so fast, you know, they can kill you on Earth, right? But what happens is that the gamma frequencies escape from one galaxy and they communicate to another galaxy.
You know, every soul is a different galaxy, and when we share our souls, we share the galaxy, you know? That's why we are between galaxies. This is just a song who talk about love, you know? I have a person who rocked my world, and I don't know, I think everyone have to share your own galaxy to another, and maybe make a love explosion.
Big
Like
explosion.
a big bang,
A big bang.
and create another worlds, man.
And create other worlds. Well,
The square?
if we let everybody shine, you know, as we do that, you know, we never lose anybody. And that's, you know, even though, you know, this is what amazes me. Like, even though your music is like really dark, you know, and there's this dark ambience, and it comes from the streets, and it comes from like, you know, I've got nowhere else to go. You always point people to the light. I mean, you know, may the force be with you. I mean, you always point people to.
It's a lot of people associate dark with you know, anger or hate or whatever, but there's a lot of privacy in the dark. There's a lot of things you can do in the dark, so that's why I love dark.
Kissing in the dark. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to listen to the Between Galaxies. Entre
Galaxias.
Entre Galaxias.
Yep.
Okay. And that's Between Galaxies, which are the entire galaxies. But we're going to listen to it anyway. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And we're back after Between the Galaxies.
Yep.
Yeah. So, tell me, Alex, you know, the roots of that, you know, idea of this song.
Well, first of all, I remember back in the days when I didn't play any instrument. I remember traveling in the bus, and you know, maybe in some part of my life I was like sad. I was sad or something, and I remember that I played one song. I don't remember the song, but I always said, "Oh my God, this song is talking about my situation right now."
Right.
And I wanted to make something like that, you know, because first of all, I make the songs that I wanted to hear, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make songs just for, you know, to have 3 songs, 4 songs, because that song, they don't have heart, you know.
It's a message.
This is real.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real relationship about, you know, love.
Life on the ground,
Yeah,
love, you know, honor, you know, living in the world, you know, where everybody's in despair, right?
Yeah, and this song talks about, you know, when you have your, I don't know, your love, and you feel like you are invincible, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then that song called talks about that, you know, and then the song turned into, you know, what happens if I miss this girl, or, you know, whatever, and you start thinking about the stupid things, you know, maybe think that it's not gonna happen, you know, and that's why I made this song. You know, it's like the stupid feelings that we have are mixed feelings, you know.
Where mixed feelings, where
Yeah.
the mind screws up your heart,
And
where your mind has all these, you know,
and your thoughts,
conspiracy theories, but your
Yeah,
heart,
man.
you know, just wants to like have amor y paz.
yeah,
right?
man, love can kill you, and they can.
Love can kill you. Love can
Yeah.
lie to you. Love can kiss you, and a kiss of betrayal.
Love sucks because, you know, when you're in love, you turn into a complete idiot, you know.
Yeah, you're
But-
vulnerable,
but in
then,
a good
bro.
way, but
in a good way. But you know what? Love is so subtle. Love is so intimate,
Yeah.
right? And there's different kinds of love.
Love
You know?
love is fire. Love is water. Love is galaxies.
Earth,
love
air,
is
galaxies.
everything, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why I love your music, and that's why your music has love in it. And I want to thank you for being on our podcast
Oh, thank you.
with
man.
the Pirate Radio Network
I'm very happy to be
and
here.
the good ship Robin Hood, sailing out of Baja Ensenada, California. What I want to ask you is, okay, so you want people to follow you on SoundCloud to...
Yeah, and SoundCloud and like Bahena page. Where I am trying to make like a Halloween show. I want to
Uh-huh.
make like una tocada
Yeah,
in Halloween. I want to make
a night of playing on
yeah.
Halloween. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the instrument, you know, because I want to make, you know, it's going to be a magic show because we're going to have like visuals, you know,
Visuals
and we're
and
playing
music.
the songs,
Yeah.
and the visuals came along with the
Oh,
song.
that'll be nice.
Yeah,
that'll be
man.
nice.
It's gonna be
Artwork.
like a ritual.
Yeah,
You know?
ritual.
That's what I wanted to express. You know, a
Great.
ritual. It's a friendship. It's a brotherhood.
Great. So we'll look forward to that. It's October 2016 that will happen. And in the meantime, go to the show notes in the description and click on SoundCloud and follow Alex Bahena and the Bahena Project. And more things are coming.
Yeah.
More things are coming.
This is
And
just
we'll
starting,
let-
man.
Become friends, you know,
Yeah.
be a friend. And when the EP comes out, you know, then you'll hear the EP
Yeah.
with the real band, you know. These are the sketches, these are the me on my laptop, this
Yeah,
is, you know,
the
this
demos.
is these are the demos.
I'm always adding songs. You know, I have like 2 songs per month. I think maybe more. You
Mhm.
know, but yeah, be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, you're an amazing creative talent, and you know, there's no stopping you. You know, keep creating and producing new songs, and it's great. The last thing I want to say is, if Kelvin and you would like to do any shout outs to the audience, to Spanish speakers in the audience out there who have put up with our English podcast, you know, show some love to, you know, the Latin
And-
audience.
And I think I don't know if you're okay with this, I think I bring another song. Maybe we can end with this song. I don't know.
Yeah.
And just to show him how much we love you.
Great. We'll do it. What's the name of the song?
I think it's the song called Estrellas, I think.
Estrellas. Okay.
Let me check it out.
I'll find it and we'll bring it down. It's called Estrellas.
Yeah.
I think I remember this song.
If I didn't, yeah, I did.
Estrellas,
The third
right?
song. Yeah.
Okay, so right now, as my audience doesn't see, we are grabbing this song and we're putting it into the queue here, and we're gonna, have Estrellas on as number 5 song.
Yeah.
You cheated. It's only supposed to be 4.
Hey, man.
But okay,
We're friends,
man. We're friends. I love you, brother. And so at the end of the, so we're gonna outro with Estrellas. You want to tell me a little bit about the song?
Well, the song's called Estrellas. It means stars. And I have all the things in my head. The water, the fire, the elements, the universe, and you can have an universe without stars. We are stars, and everyone shines in the dark.
Everyone does, and everyone blows each other's mind, and everyone says, "Oh no, I can't handle that." I have to put you into, some kind of category in order to understand you. So you're a hippie, and you're a racist, and you're a liberal, and you're a conservative. I've got to find some box to put you in because I can't handle you. Isn't that what the world does, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
But if you just forget the boxes, stop worrying about the boxes, and going, who am I talking to? You'll find out you're talking to some real people,
Yeah,
and they'll tell you the real stuff. Is that right, Kelvin?
Yeah. A huevo.
You need to talk.
Gente real.
First of all, I think you need to talk with yourself,
Yeah.
because nobody understands more than yourself.
Yeah.
So I think this is, first of all,
Yeah. Talk with yourself. Get that peace.
because nobody
you were
nobody
born
loves,
with.
Yeah, nobody loves more than yourself. You have your girlfriend or your brother or your mother, whatever, but you spend more time on your own. So you talk about your problems, you talk about politics or whatever. So there's a war inside of you. So I think, first of all, you have to talk with yourself.
You know what I think, Alex? I think that without everybody on the planet, I would have no self. So if it wasn't for all of you, there wouldn't be a me, right? And at some point, we all have to shake hands and we all have to agree, that we belong together. We're part, that we come from different rivers, we come from different languages, we come from different cultures, but we are teachers of each other.
Yeah.
We are the inspiration.
We never stop learning from each
We
other.
never stop learning. We never stop, and we shouldn't ever stop loving each other. Stop building walls and start building, bridges with music and art, right? We don't need walls. We don't need, I know you people are assholes already, so I'm going to keep you out. No, we need bridges and walls that, connect people, and say, oh man, I had no idea you were that deep, I had no idea that you were thinking,
we need to throw out
basic
fears,
human level.
man.
Yeah,
We need to throw
out the fears.
And stop listening just the news, on the TV, because they want to stay us afraid, and start listening to yourself.
Yeah.
Because nobody understands ourselves more than yourself.
That's right. And if you're on Facebook, stop worrying about politics, well, I mean, you need to worry right now because this is in terrible shape. But start remembering, that this baby has a 1-year birthday and this baby is 2 years old. That's what the future is about, right, Alex?
Yeah.
It's like our babies, this is what it comes down to. It's not, it's not whether I can control you or put you into a situation where I'm the boss and you're the slave. It's like, no, this is about our children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. You have to feel free after all. Because nobody can make a wall inside you,
Yeah.
We are free inside and we have to try to be free outside too,
And respect the freedom of each other.
Yeah. Totally.
If we do that, freedom is easy, right? If I try to control you, that's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of fear, to me. If the CIA is trying to control the world, it shows me, oh, you people are afraid, right? You're scared to death.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Let's focus on ourselves.
Focus on, what people are doing, and you don't have to control the world. You need to support the world, right?
We have to give the finger to all the motherfuckers
who
are trying to control us.
Right.
Because they suck.
Because they suck. They suck the life out of us. And the people who are trying to support the world, they're the ones who go to work every day. They're the ones who say, okay, music is my life, but if you want me to lift boxes for you, I'll lift boxes for you.
And I'm going to be the best box lifter,
and I'm going to be the best kick-ass guitar player or drummer, that you've ever seen. And that's where I have tremendous respect for you and what you're doing, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
I really appreciate you.
Okay, Estrellas.
Yep.
Who are the stars, Alex?
We are stars.
Here we go, Estrellas.
Me iluminen esos sueños.
The Estrellas. Okay. So, Alex.
Yep.
Bahena.
Yep.
The Bahena Project. You're going to do an EP. It's going to be called Bahena.
I'm calling the beneficios of morir. Los beneficios de morir. It's called the benefits of dying. You know.
The benefits of being dead.
Yeah, man.
Which
because
is you learn you can't take it with you. You learn the real treasure in life.
Yeah.
You become, and you learn how to live as an immortal.
You took my words out of my mouth, man.
Well, because I'm an asshole and I'm the star of the show. No. Tell me what the song, came from. The roots of it.
I was outside of my house, maybe smoking a cigarette, and I was looking on the sky, in the night, and I was looking all the stars shine, and I remember one time when I was reading a book of a guy called Carlos Castañeda.
Mm-hmm.
In one part of the book says that everyone has his own light, he shines inside, and maybe we are stars, man.
We are.
Yeah.
Actually, the stars that we see died, like thousands of years ago. And so, who are we? And we're confused, right? Because it's really confusing,
man, we have
to wind up on this planetary existence with the light. But if we can tolerate each other's light, I think there's a future for
we
everyone.
can make a really big flashlight.
Yeah, a big flashlight.
Yeah, man.
All right. I love you, Alex. Thank you so much. Come back to the show.
Whenever you want, man.
When you
maybe we can make Catalepsia,
when the band comes together, when you got new stuff.
Yep.
I want to hear you. I want you to come back. I want to update the audience on your progress.
Yep.
With your band, and I support you. I look forward to getting these sketches into like a real EP, and also keep doing more sketches, Alex.
Thanks, man.
Because it's like a beacon. It's a light to the future of where your project is going to go, and we can all support different projects, people.
Yeah.
That can happen. It's like saying, I don't like this river. I like that river.
I just drink Coke. I don't drink Pepsi.
I don't drink Pepsi.
Fuck it, man. You can drink jarritos, barrilitos, whatever.
Drink water. Drink tequila. I don't care.
Man.
But live your life.
Water from the sea.
That's it.
Very salty.
All right. This is Pirate Larry with the interview with Alex Bahena and his crew of great musicians behind him. And we'll see you on the good ship Robin Hood on the Worldwide Pirate Radio Network.
Yeah.
Avast to you, mateys.
Hey.